Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Heat, Adebayo and Ware together inside. Mitchell out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. Feels like just yesterday we were watching the NBA Finals, Doris. Now a brand new season is getting started.
Doesn't feel like yesterday to me. I've been dying for some NBA hoops all summer. Let's tip it up.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. Here's Ware. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Heat.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Adebayo. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Hero against Edwards. And here's Randall. Back to Edwards. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA. Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time, just won't go.
To the middle. Here's Randall. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Ware. For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Hero with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Ware. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Hero, no good.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Edwards.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Hero, the pass to Powell. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Okay, we see the mid-range game of Norman Powell starting to take shape, doing work.
Mitchell against DiVincenzo. Edwards looking it over. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Edwards. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. No luck on that one. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Back to Mitchell. Here's Ware. Off target with the 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside, DiVincenzo. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, exactly what DiVincenzo out here to do. Spread the floor.
Over to the left wing. Randall against Adebayo. Adebayo's double. The 3 from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hero. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. screen. The three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Edwards against Powell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And he lobs it up. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Pass to Randall. Back to Gobert. The three, DiVincenzo. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Shot ready off the catch. Dante DiVincenzo with the jumper.
Miami trailing. Now here's Hero. No points so far. Adebayo, a screen on McDaniels. Powell's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Randall. That shot off. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. Minnesota shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Pass to McDaniels. Randall, a screen on Wiggins. McDaniels can't hit. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And that's good as he hits both shots. And Doris, the Wolves, the 6th seed last season. But by point differential, they were the 2nd best team in the West.
It didn't start out smoothly for an organization that made major changes. The massive difference in personnel with Julius and Dante changed how they were structured. But boy, with a young superstar in Anthony Edwards, they figured it out, and I think they're well-positioned moving forward.
Hero with the bucket.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Hero, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. To the inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Edwards. Last game with 30. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Heat with the lead. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Oh, the big dunk right over Julius Randle.
Yeah, his eyes open wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 4-point game. Gobert with a screen on Adebayo. The drive by Randall. Yep, count it.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Now here's Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. A clear look for Hero. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Foul against Edwards. The floater. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. The Heat have got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Ware. Miami moving it around. Jaquez against McDaniels. It's blocked by Gobert.
Boy, you have to be careful if Gobert is in the zip code, folks. This is a great shot blocker.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Jaquez covers. McDaniels, that's good.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
DiVincenzo against Hero. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And here's Edwards outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Adebayo against Randall. Looking to end the run. That's short off the rim. Minnesota leading by 3. It's McDaniels on the wing. Jaquez covers. McDaniels a screen. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now you have to be a little bit more cautious on the defensive end. That's his second, and there's a long way to go.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Norm Powell comes in for Jaquez. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Hero. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. No good from 18. Heat trail by 3. Rozier outside. Here's Jovic. Powell surveying the D. Down low. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Pass to Edwards. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. Edwards got 8.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Adebayo with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. DiVincenzo against Rozier. Adebayo, no good.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Randall, right side. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Rozier against DiVincenzo. Wiggins with a screen on DiVincenzo. 3-pointer Rozier. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Knocked loose. Randall outside. From outside the arc. That shot is off. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Miami. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Powell outside. Adebayo passes to Rozier. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Rozier gets the bucket.
Yeah, just letting his offense come naturally in pick and roll action. Terry Rozier very comfortable in this space.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Powell. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Powell at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Rozier. Here's Powell. And the layup is good off the glass. Powell's gotten his second bucket.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Doris, Norman Powell has been impressive ever since his younger days.
Well, he put people on notice in high school, right? He wins the dunk contest for San Diego County. He was on 2 All-State teams and won a state championship. And boy, he has proven a scorer in the league.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Rozier. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Powell's shot is off.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Edwards. Randall on the screen. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Rozier. Fires it from 18. Minnesota again missing.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. For Minnesota, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Edwards. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul.
Minnesota shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Mitchell's checked in for Rozier.
One shot.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Jovic. Here's Powell, guarded by Edwards. Outside Mitchell. Over Reed. Mitchell misses. Minnesota leading by 4. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Jovic. Buries it down low. And here's Conley. He's scoreless. Pass to Randall. Six to shoot. It's stolen by Jaquez. Back to Mitchell. Here's Jovic. Miami moving it around. Now Mitchell. Powell passes to Jovic. 5 on the clock. And the shot goes in. And now it's just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Powell against Edwards. Launches it. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Jaquez with a screen on Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Jovic. Edwards against Powell. Clock at 6. Pass to Wiggins. Wiggins gets a step. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves lead by 5. It's Edwards on the wing. Powell covers.
Heat fouls. Jovic.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Timeout called for Minnesota. And here come your Heat Breaker dance crew.
Checked in for Miami. And then for Minnesota, Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Clark against Powell. Clark, the pass to DiVincenzo. Mitchell with the ball. And there's the lob. Stolen by Reed. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's McDaniels. Randall outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Wiggins with a steal. And here's Mitchell. Here's Jovic. And again, no good by Miami.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And with this Heat team resetting towards youth, some encouraging signs, Grant.
Yeah, Tyler Hero becoming an all-star. Their top pick, Kel'el Ware, stepped in as a starter and produced. They'll need continued growth to get back to the top of the East.
Back to Mitchell. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. DiVincenzo's got 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Jovic. Adebayo, a screen on Randall. Jovic passes to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. Clark outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." BA, back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Norm Powell.
1.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Reed passes to Randall. Unloads. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jovic. Now Jaquez. McDaniels covering. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
Clark, no good. Heat trail by 3. Hero for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DiVincenzo on the wing. To the right side. Clark in the post. He's guarded by Hero. Counted. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Adebayo. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Mitchell against DiVincenzo. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 12. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Rebound Miami. Hero looking around. Pass to Adebayo. And Baron J pulls it down. Minnesota leading by 3. Clark left side. Inside. And Hero grabs the board. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. And Wiggins swoops in for the score.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, if you allow him to work in space, turn the lights out.
Minnesota has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, BA.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Ware comes in for Jaquez. And Norman Powell subbed in for Wiggins. Now here's Edwards. He's got 18. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Clark, the pass to Edwards. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
DiVincenzo against Mitchell. And they double up Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Pass to Edwards. 1:46 left to play in the second quarter. To stop the drought. Rebound Miami.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Hero, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Hero. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
Now here's Edwards. They trail by 3. Fires from 14. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep, Mitchell. And no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
We've seen this before, folks. Anthony Edwards takes it right at the defense, and they have to get physical with him.
That free throw, no good.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
He hits the second from the line. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Again, the Heat misses. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Anthony Edwards. Third personal foul. Penalty.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Tyler Hero.
First one falls.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
Here's Edwards. Oh, the breakaway! Edwards gets it done on the run.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Miami out in front. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for Minnesota, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. So for Minnesota right now, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Now here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo, just 4 to shoot. For the lead, Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Adebayo sets a screen for 3. Powell gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Outside Edwards. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
The Heat with the lead. Now Hero. Powell outside. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Ware. That one no good. Good D by Gobert. And Minnesota with possession here. Right side Edwards. Gobert finds DiVincenzo. And the three-pointer goes. DiVincenzo's got 15 points.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert, and a wrinkle or two in the offseason. Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Now here's Randall. Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Pass to Ware. Hero outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. He's got 10. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. Powell outside. Powell sets a screen. And it's Miami with another.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Outside Edwards. Tries to spin move. Back to Randall. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Hero. Second chance shot. Out to DiVincenzo. Here's the three. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Boy, how about the vision of Rudy Gobert? Not locked in and trying to get his own, ready for the kick out.
And here's Ware, defended by Gobert. Pass to Powell. Back to Ware. Now here's Hero. Takes the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Left side McDaniels. Powell with a steal. Now Hero. The three is up. That doesn't go either for Hero.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Edwards, no good. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Mitchell. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Shannon's checked in for the Timberwolves. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Randall outside. Picked by Gobert. Lets it fly. Minnesota again missing. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Up top Ware. With the 10-footer. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Mitchell against Edwards. Getting a good look. Edwards.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys. Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Has to Ware. Hero on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Adebayo sets a screen. Double team on Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Hero, the pass to Mitchell. And Gobert with a block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Powell with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Powell's gotten his third basket of the night.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Outside, DiVincenzo to the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Pass to Mitchell. Edwards against Hero. Back to Mitchell. And the layup falls. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, size and athleticism, a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
That one misses. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Mitchell. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in for Randall. And no luck that time either.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Here's Powell. Wiggins outside. For the lead. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. DiVincenzo. And it's Miami with a rebound. And here's Hero. 7 points in the game. It's blocked by Gobert.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Juzang, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Powell for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Down low. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Miami trailing. Lays it up and banks it in. Ware's got 8.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Changes here for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for Juzang. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. "16 feet out. And there it is for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
And if you're looking for a steady hand to run the offense, Mike Conley has been the gold standard for years.
BA, one thing coaches love is knowing what they will get from a player every single night. With Mike Conley, that's high-level point guard play, a low-mistake player, a knockdown shooter when left open, but more importantly, the first and only thing he thinks about nightly is, how do we win this basketball game in front of us?
Now here's Hero. He's got 7. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Outside Conley. Pass to Shannon. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Conley. From behind the arc. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Hero. Here's Powell. Stolen by Reed. Left side Conley. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So for Miami, Jovic, he's checked in for Ware, and Jaquez is subbed in for Bam Adebayo. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Wiggins against Clark, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Improved decision-making by Andrew Wiggins, and that makes him an even greater challenge to guard.
To the left wing. The ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Clark's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Hero on the wing. He's guarded by Conley.
You're coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
Minnesota in the lead. Conley with the ball. Hero picks him up. Pass to Clark. Back to Conley for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero outside. For the tie. Gets the bucket and the foul! It goes on Mike Conley.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of 2 halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Mitchell's checked in for Miami. And this will be his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Second team foul.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. 50 seconds left in the 3rd. Conley up top. Howe covers. Clark left side. Pass to Shannon. 6 to shoot. From the top of the key, another one falls for Minnesota. Here in the 2nd half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Hero. He's got 12. No good on the shot. And here's Clark for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Jovic and Band play together inside. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Mitchell. And it's Jaquez in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Heat trail by 3. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Adebayo. Reed defending. Nice flush from Adebayo.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Shannon. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Clark. Here's Dillingham. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got rebound number 11. Outside Mitchell. Miami moving it around. And finished off by Adebayo. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Now here's Conley. Reed to screen on Mitchell. From deep, Conley. Rebound Miami. Jovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Reed against Adebayo. It's Wiggins on the wing. Over Dillingham. The rebound by Shannon.
Let's say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Outside Conley.
Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
First free throw is good.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
And Minnesota making a change here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Shannon. And it's Edwards in for Dillingham.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Adebayo, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Adebayo, defended by Gobert. Adebayo in the post. He's against Gobert. Jaquez finds Adebayo. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now here's Edwards. Edwards has got 31.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Gobert against Adebayo. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The kick out to Wiggins. Fires the three. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net. Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
From deep. The shot by Conley, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
A different look for Miami. Ware's checked in for Jovic. Powell comes in for Jaquez. And it's Hero in for Andrew Wiggins. Minnesota with the ball. Outside Conley. An easy 2 on the layup.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Here's Mitchell. Miami, no good that time either. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The lead is 2. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Hero with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Hero, no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's McDaniels. Powell pulls it in. And the Heat shooting 41% in this game. That shot off the mark. Randle with some nice D. Edwards against Hero. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
And it's Miami's ball. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. And here's Hero. This one for three. No luck on that one.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Randall inside, hounded by Adebayo. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
And it's the Heat with the ball. 8-point game. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. The Heat making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. DiVincenzo against Hero. Pass to Ware. Clock at 6. Back to Hero. Will it go? It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Powell outside. Adebayo, the open look. The offensive rebound. Hero with the bucket.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Over Powell. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Mitchell's checked in for Wiggins. Heat trail by 8. Here's Mitchell. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Randall against Adebayo. Randall, pass to McDaniels. Randall on the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Over Adebayo. And Randall the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. DiVincenzo against Mitchell. Powell outside. Pass to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Now Edwards. Shoots from the block. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Tyler Hero.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That'll put Tyler Hero on the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Now Hero.
Yeah, you can't fall for the pump fake if you're the defense because Hero will go into the contact every time.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Juzang's checked in.
Number 9, Johnny Juzang. Now
that one's off. Shannon's checked in for Minnesota. And he sinks the second. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Clark is checked in for Shannon. DiVincenzo with it. Clark against Hero. Clark left side. Shot clock at 5. The 11-footer. Oh, the shot is off. Heat trail by 8. There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
First personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Adebayo outside. Here's Hero. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by McDaniels.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Now DiVincenzo. A minute 35 left in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDaniels. Ooh, he had the space, but it's offline. Now Hero, and stolen by Clark. Now McDaniels. Now Randall. Six on the shot clock. They double Randall. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Clock at 2. McDaniels outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Hero. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Shut up.
No one near him, and it's in there.
A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler.
Now here's Randall, and so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
They've led by as much as 10. Now Randall. Outside DiVincenzo. And Mitchell over to help. 5 on the clock. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. 4 on the clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
Tyler Hero. Fifth personal foul. Team foul number 4.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Oh, wow! Oh, he leaves no question.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Dante DiVincenzo.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Mitchell. He's off from 3. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Minnesota.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Hero outside. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.